You know how hard it is to work on a bus when it's 93 to like 96 degrees outside and the humidity hits a certain point and it just starts downpouring? The last 2 days, this is what's happened. Like, I can see that's like blue sky right over there. Where'd this come from? Thanks, sky. Like, I'm fairly confident that's like blue sky right there. The rain let up just a little bit, and it's like 80-ish degrees, no sun, and there's a breeze. There's a breeze coming through the bus. Like, holy cow. Okay, cool, thank you, finally. The day that I'm like, I really don't want to do much except for finish covering the patches with primer and finish up patching another hole, which, as far as I know right now, that is my only hole that I'm now patching. I found a smidge of one right there, but that one's fine. The bricks have been removed. These have been painted, they're drying. Small progress. Small progress. Kind of wish I was doing more today. Really just trying to take it a little at a time so I don't get burnt out, or I don't think that I can't get it done. So we're slow going, which is fine. My door's closed. Come on now. Keep that breeze. I don't even have all the windows open. I only have like this one partially open and these two. Like, and there's a breeze. You can see my hair blowing. There's no fan out here. Other things that I did not record, because yesterday was horribly frustrating. So you can see this chair is moving. It's we got it out of the way. So this space has now been excavated. And that space needs still, like, I need to take all that stuff out, figure out what's there. I think a lot of it is just remnants from this heater here, and that's what that big thing there is. I also removed all of this, which I was really happy not to find rust behind. So I was really excited about that. We cleared some of the floor. We still have to take a bunch of trash out. So it's not a perfect situation, and there's still a bunch of stuff on the floor. But I am slowly putting rust converter primer on the stuff that I've sanded. That way, once we actually are done with that, we have the Rust-Oleum like enamel paint to go on top of it. It's a nice bright white, so it's going to change the look of this place really quick. Okay, so for these next few audio clips or video clips, the audio is really messed up. I put the GoPro in a new case, which caused the microphones that it needed to view me not to work. So I do apologize for that. trash out.
Trash is out of our lives.
Well,
The flooring and the little bit of insulation to go.
yeah, basically the bulk of what we had to take out is out. It is no longer in our backyard. We're good.
Sunflowers.
Didn't record it mainly because it was stinky and heavy, and we just wanted to get it done. Carefully down the alley. This alley already put a dent in our bumper once. Hey everybody, it's another day. Another day with Bosco. Sorry for the dog. This video is going to be a mixture of 2 weeks because I don't know what happened, but all of the footage from last week didn't work. The audio was all messed up, and so I reset my GoPro to factory. Also just got a audio adapter, so hopefully everything sounds real nice. But we're back at it. It's much later in the afternoon because we didn't want to try to do all this in the heat. So we are out here and we're gonna try to get the job done. So if you see like right around here fluff, it's because I got a windsock type diddly dally, and I'm just trying to reduce airflow, or at least air noise, all that fun stuff. So we've got some trash we gotta throw away, and
Don't need this water, right?
no. Don't need it. I think we can live without it. We're gonna throw some trash away, and I'm gonna get to painting.
Am I still holding the hammer?
I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you to stop.
Might need it. Remember that TikTok of the girl who accidentally had the bonk filter on when she was telling that sad story about like her cat or something? Bonk.
half the job is done. Hopefully the audio doesn't die on me again. Look at it. Got all that covered. Got some sealant on those edges. Make sure it's nice and good to go. I'm gonna take some sealant to the outside over here. This is where that panel is right there. Because it's gonna rain tomorrow, I still have to figure out how I'm gonna basically cap off these things in there. That way I don't ever have to worry about them leaking or causing problems. They don't look like they're that old, but also it needed to happen. It sucks that we have to take care of it, but we're probably gonna keep this center console, or this console here, all original. Except we're going to vinyl wrap it. We're gonna seal it, wrap it, and make it look a lot better. So there's a lot of good stuff happening. We just gotta try to get this started, I guess. So I was coming over here because there's a couple holes here, and then there's this big one. I was like, I wonder what this is. It's a cork.
What the heck?
The person who did this job before was like, oh, I got it.
Let's just
Boom.
literally cork it.
They literally corked it.
Or it's a dry rotted circular branch.
No, that's 100% cork. That's 20-year-old cork. Like,
Nice.
just like the way it's falling apart. Like,
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
that's cork.
That's fine. It's fine.
But like they painted over it. They just straight up painted over it.
Neato.
So I'm gonna get something to fill that.
Maybe a little bit of your mesh.
Yeah. I think for right now, since I was like, I'm just gonna come in, I'm gonna like fill these screw holes, because there's water 100% like seeping in down here. We saw it. Bugs.
Just gonna put that back.
So right on the other side is where those tubes stretch out, right, and they run along there. The other day when we were pulling all this apart, we saw what looked to be moisture or oil or something. I thought it was cooling because the pipes were leaking. Well, upon further inspection, it's been raining hard here in Missouri, and I would bet you that piece of kit right there not working.
Let me get my vlog muscles in shape.
Yeah. So you got like, oh, there's some original paint. Like none of this was actually keeping liquid out.
Yeah. Let's fix it with some Velcro? Question mark?
Alrighty, that completes another week on Bosco. Bosco's getting slowly treated for rust. We tackled this bit right here while the camera was off because it is hot and the camera overheats really quickly. I don't have another one, so that's a thing. But everything's treated right before we go in. We're letting everything super dry before we put on the new weather stripping, because we want to make sure that, you know, Bosco is as sealed up as possible. So there's a few places that we've got to seal up, which will be next time. And we're just slowly, like I said, treating them for rust and getting them going. We're honestly really close to getting the floors taken care of, at least with rust. It just takes forever, especially because we can only work on the bus 2 days a week for a couple hours at a time, and we're not used to doing this kind of thing. We're amateurs, so any sort of paint, whatever you see wrong, we're amateurs. We don't know. So that's what we're gonna go with.
Flying by the seat of our pants.
Yep. Thankfully, we're not in a hurry. So we'll see you guys next time. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like that, comment down below what your favorite part is, what you're curious about, or if you just have some, nice criticism.
Constructive.
Criticism that is worded well.
Don't be grumpy butts, please.
Don't be grumpy butts. But we'll see you guys next time. Bye.